Hello and welcome to Tech Trick Tutorials. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to start an e-commerce business right now on 2024. So as you all know, there's a bunch of e-commerce platform online, so just bear with me on this one. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and go to Shopee. I'm going to give you guys a bunch of options here on which e-commerce platform is best to use, especially in my country here in the Philippines. So Shopee, it's an absolute best when it comes to selling products online and giving you a good platform. So that's just basically it for Shopee. So again, I'm going to be introducing a bunch of sites here, and Shopee is very similar to Shopify. I'm going to be showing you each site here which to use. You start registration here, and so let's just do it this way. I'm going to teach you how to register a couple of sites, and then you just choose from there which to start on. The basic key thing here is just to put on your address, pickup address, email, shop name, and that's just basically it. Okay, now I'm not going to create an actual store here, and that'll be too lengthy, but yeah, that's just it for Shopee. Okay, the other platform that I'd like you to explore is TikTok. Who doesn't have TikTok? Now, you could use TikTok pure account, or you could really make use of their e-commerce platform, because TikTok is a very wide spread social media platform. It also has a couple of e-commerce and business platforms that are linked to the actual platform. So for example, you upload here. That's basically all of the things you have to do to market a product. So this is a beautiful platform to market a product, because even kids have these platforms here. Okay, so variety of audiences, that's the best thing that suits our needs right now. So that's how quick and simple it is to really have your social media and have your products out of at a wide scale spread. Okay, so that's basically what we need here, a larger audience. So you don't need to know about the complex stuff like drop shipping, and yeah, there's a bunch of affiliate marketing. So that's a bunch of stuff that you need to work on as you progress. But right now, your main priority is to sell. Okay, so that's just learn how to sell. That's where you start. Okay, it's going to be a little bit complicated if you don't know how to sell. So now that I've introduced you to TikTok, the account itself, let's go ahead to the Seller Center. And on the Seller Center, you could create your own account. It's a TikTok affiliated e-commerce platform, still on TikTok. Like for example, like you're here, where you're from, Asia, yeah, Europe seller, North American seller. So depending on which location you have. Okay, so you want to give you the best options for the locations you have. Now, keep in mind that depending on the location that you're in, there's going to be a bunch of options that are going to be restricted. Like for example, a bunch of options that are restricted on Asia aren't restricted on Europe. Okay, so it really is based on the location. And yeah, this is it. So once you select one of these options here, just go ahead and click enter, and just put your precise location so you won't have any problems with the initial setup. Okay, so once you have that, you're just going to be passing, like for example, okay, I'm a Philippine seller, so you're going to be asking for your mobile number and also your email. So yeah, this is it. You need to create a password and log in, or you could log in with your TikTok account. Okay, So you could actually link your TikTok shop to your TikTok account. I'm going to be teaching you how to later, but right now that's just the way to go. Now again, in here you need to sign up again with mobile number, mobile phone verification code. So you're going to need to input your verification code in order for you to like get in. So mobile number, okay? So same thing if you're from Europe or Asia. Really, the process is the same. You're going to be needing a mobile number for TikTok, and that's it. Okay. So you're going to need you to create a password like this one. So depending on which you're in, of course, the mobile number is really different from country to country, especially the 2 digits that are assigned. Like for example, this is a common problem that a lot of people have. Okay, about verifying their account. There's these puzzles right here. Don't be alarmed by these puzzles because they're just merely there to protect your account if things goes south, okay? To identify if you're not a robot or something. So it's incredibly beneficial for this option to have been created. So yeah, let's just continue ahead to the seller's homepage here so I get to let you guys see what's up. Okay, again, just a recap. Mobile number, this is probably one of the biggest platforms there is, the TikTok shop, because a lot of people on a scale level have been using this worldwide, have been using this platform worldwide. Okay, so Seller Center, I happen to have an account myself, so I'm just going to be using this dummy account of mine to better explain this as an example. Now let's go ahead to the seller's account here. This is the actual seller's account. What you need to register in this one is still your phone number and then email. Okay, so take a good look and feel of this platform right here. Okay, so we have a bunch of options here. How do you sell? So that's just a basic thing. Manage products under products here. So that's the key thing that we're going to need to have you do as a beginner on the e-commerce platform. So this is an example product that I happen to have on my shop here. So I uploaded this for the sake of tutorials. And so how do you actually sell product like this one? I'm going to be showing you the synthesizer here. It's a full picture here. Now you could upload a bunch of photos, and I'm going to show you how to later. Okay, so that's the basic thing on this one. So I need you to like scroll up here, and to add product, just click here. So you could start selling. Again, the main key thing here is to actually sell, get you to sell, get the beginner to sell. Okay, so now you get prompted to a page here, and right now you're just going to be needing to scroll down for a bunch of informations. To input these informations in, like these photos right here, you just click local file, upload a photo of your product, a bunch of things here. You could also sell here like products to like e-products, like an ebook. Okay, and once you scroll down, you're going to be inputting the product name here. So the name is a key important thing. Just make sure that the name is exceeding 25 characters. Okay, because if not, it's not going to work. Like, what is the category of the product that you're trying to sell here? So let's just go ahead to category. Like, is it a sports item? Is it a bookstore item? Or yeah, depending on which category is it. So once you click down this prompt here, it's going to be a bunch of key things here. So Let's click on this one. So see, home supplies, kitchenware, and yeah, that's just basically it. You're going to be pinpointing, you're going to be needing to be accurate in this one, because you're going to be submitting this for 24 hours, and if you don't get this right, it won't be accepted for selling. Okay, so yeah, that's just it. There's a bunch of options here, like phones and electronics, and it's sort of like pinpointed down like home supplies. So what type of home supplies do you have? Okay, so home decor, what type of home decor do you have here? There's a bunch of options here as well. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Just pinpoint it all out, and don't actually lie to the actual process, because you're going to be having a hard time if you do so. Okay, now brand. Now note that the higher the brand, the better the quality, the more you're going to have the privilege of the prices. If you don't have any brand, that's fine. It doesn't actually restrict you from doing so. Like if you're making your own product from scratch here. Okay, so product details. You could advertise your product here. This is where this is where the actual selling happens. Okay, because you're going to be needing to be creative in this one. That's why they have the AI option to generate how to actually sell. But I don't recommend you doing that. I want you guys to be creative on your own on this one. So this is the label of your product. This is what customers are going to be reading once they see your product online. For example, this product is just top of the quality when it comes, okay, just etc. Just do whatever, as long as it's really advertising your product in accordance to your product's niche, okay? So that's how quick and simple it is, as long as you stick to the basic. And yeah, just keep on practicing in this one. Please don't rely too much on AI, because it really trumps up your creativity, your potential to be creative. Okay, use AI if you don't really have a bunch of choices here. So just a quick review, and once you scroll down, you could upload a file or a video of the product you're trying to sell it or something. Now with the sales information, we're going to go with the prices. So let's say your product is for 300 pesos. We come in pesos because this is the Philippines. Okay, so product price and quantity, you don't really need to do the seller SKU. Now the shipping, depending on the weight of your product, it's also going to be based off of the taxes that they're going to be deducting this from. Like for example, this product comes with 3 kilograms. Now product dimensions, she's going to weigh it all out. Okay, so the price shifts and the delivery options shifts as well, in accordance to the weight of your actual parcel here. So once you submit this, it'll be submitted for like 24 hours before you get an absolute answer whether you're going to be selling this or not. So that's just basically it. This is the shipping options here. Now depending on which country you're from, I'm from the Philippines again, so these are the carriers that we have: GNG Express in Japan and Flash Express. Now in America, for example, we have the USPS and UPS. Okay, but right now let's just go to affiliate homepage. We're not going to go too deep in affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is basically like having a partner, an online partner, in terms of selling. So you're going to be searching top trending sellers here. So we could message them up and submit a proposal that we want to work with them, we want to have a business with them. So like for example, this creator right here, so he or she has a bunch of options on where to contact them, like QR code scan, or we could just directly send them a message right here. So just wait for it to load. Now, on submitting a proposal, you're going to be needing to just treat this as a message, but you need to be professional and using this platform right here. So good day. Yeah, just for an example, we're not actually trying to send an actual message here. We're just trying to do this professionally, so that when they see your message, they'll be taking you seriously in this one, and then boom, you have a partner. So that's just basically it for basic affiliating messages. You have options here, so lower costs, fast buying processes. So of course, if you have an e-commerce platform, it's going to be of a lower cost, so from a customer's perspective. So quantity of customers is really expected in this one, because a lot of people just rather be on their phones all day instead of like actually going out there to actually buy some stuff. Like the e-commerce platform actually blew up when COVID, the pandemic, rose up, and people had to like stay home, but a lot of people also have to go venture out, buy medicine, and it really revolutionized, like platforms like TikTok really revolutionized the e-commerce on the e-commerce community in this one, like for convenience, of course. So we're just walking you through a bunch of the options here, and while you're making a good decision on starting this journey of the e-commerce platform. Now, it's not going to be easy. There's a bunch of hurdles that you're going to be facing, as is any other business. Okay, so e-commerce product. What are you going to be selling on e-commerce product? Well, a bunch of things. Almost everything that you have. Well, almost everything plus the capacity to sell a actual ebook. There's no way for you to sell an ebook on real life, right? If we're talking about real life, so we're going to be needing to have a platform like an e-commerce platform that is connected to the internet in order for us to be selling ebooks. Okay, so there's a particular ebook that I like, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and I bought it from an e-commerce store, and that's how easy it is, instead of having the actual book. Because the benefits of an ebook, they also have audiobooks where you just listen to the book itself instead of like reading it for hours and hours and hours. You just listen to it like a podcast. So here we go. Here are the products that we're going to be that are permissive and allowed on e-commerce platforms. Okay. Now let's just go ahead to type here. Now, depending on which country you have, again, you have dominant e-commerce platform here, but in a world scale level, the largest e-commerce that's leading, of course, is Amazon. Okay, Jeff Bezos, if you guys know him, the guy, or I could be wrong, taking this off of memory. So these are the top 9 of the best e-commerce platform in the world. We have Shopify, Amazon doesn't seem to have penetrated in the Philippines yet, but Asia Minor. But a lot of the rural areas of the Asian region doesn't seem to have the Amazon yet, and especially eBay. So a lot of these countries have sanctions from the US. Of course, fortunately, so that's great imitation sites. But right now, so far, I could not see any of these large major company competitors playing out on the Asian Pacific realm here. But it's not so to say that these platforms are not as dominant as they are. They are incredibly booming platforms right here. You have no idea the scale of this, especially Meta, Facebook. So Facebook wasn't really connected to the e-commerce community back then, but when they got introduced to Meta, that's where the ball started rolling for them, and that's what put them in the top 3 best e-commerce platform on the world. So they could basically do anything like a social media to store, sell type of thing. Okay, so let's just search here on my country right here. Now on my country we have Lazada, we have VG Commerce, Shopify, Shopee, we have WooCommerce, Zalora. So a lot of these things. Okay, leading is Lazada. So a lot of people have been using Lazada because it's cheap. So I'm doing this example because a lot of foreigners took interest on videos like these, like they're trying to be selling something and starting an e-commerce platform here in my country, or so as any other country. If that's the case, that's how easy it is. So Lazada, again, to register, you're just going to need your phone number or email, password, click login, and that's basically it. So input your phone number, password, just sign up, or you just go ahead and create your own account, or just if you have a buyer account, just click it there in order for you to like actually connect it manually, and manually is the way to go. So just like Shopify, this is basically it. So these are the actual imitation sites, platforms that I told you guys about that aren't available in the world scale. Okay, at a world scale percentage. So that's it. Once you enter a mobile number here, you're going to be sending it via voice call, or the option is yours, via WhatsApp, or the OTP via SMS. So I'm going to be sending the OTP via WhatsApp. Be very careful about these things. Like this is 6-5, so this is Singapore. You could click here on the Lazada Center. Again, these are the Asian countries from the Philippines here. So that's it. Just input your mobile number and your password, and go ahead and create an account. And once you create an account, we could go ahead and start selling. Like this one, I already happen to have an account on Lazada, so I'm going to be teaching you how to actually sell on one of these platforms. Now it's going to be really quick and very, very similar to the TikTok shop here. There's a bunch of options here on the side. Just go to manage products and add products if you want to add something as we go along. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some products here on the manage product. Now, see, currently don't have any products, so I'm going to need to add new product. Click on new product here, or just click on the one that's on top here that says add products. And once you're here, you're going to be filling out the product informations here, like product name, what type of name. It's not as restrictive as TikTok, but that's fine and expected. So let's just go ahead and because TikTok is actually wider on a scale level, on a world scale level, when we're trying to scale it that way. Okay, so it has a lot of restrictions. compared to these sites right here that I showed you guys. So yeah, this is it. Company, what's the category of your product? Again, like the Tech Talk one, it's going to be really depending on your choices here. So be very careful and wise about your choices on these things, because they really take a turn for the worse here if you don't do this properly. So again, filter out all your choices. So home appliances, small appliances to home appliances to freezers and accessories. So just pinpoint them all down to the scale that you want, and especially keep it on mind that you have to be honest in this one, because if you're not, it's just not going to work, because you're going to be submitting this for 24 hours before the shop actually allows you to have it displayed on their platform. Okay, now you could also connect this to TikTok as Facebook. Also, you could connect Facebook to TikTok. So product images, really need the images, because if you don't have any images, how else would the customers see? Okay, people don't shop with their eyes closed. So that's basically it, especially on the e-commerce platform right here. So product specifications, like the brand itself, etc. So just make sure that the brand is a legal brand, and if you don't have any legal brand with you, just select no brand. So Venom is actually a brand that I'm fond with. Worked with a lot of brand connected to Venom, like the appliances and martial arts gear on Venom. So yeah, they're good. I'm just saying, a lot of variants here. Yeah, just fill all this up. The pricing, very similar to the Tech Talk one that I showed you guys, and yep, that's how simple and easy it is. The price, let's say it's for 300. You can add it there. The stock, how many stock do you have in product, in terms of product scale? So it really depends on your leverage on this one. Like product description, you could also use this with, but this time you don't have the AI installed here. They're not that advanced yet. So yeah, really unlike TikTok where it's already set it up, the AI is already set it up. You could actually ask Chat GPT for help if you're a beginner, but again, I don't recommend it. I really recommend you guys to like try out stuff manually, where you try to sell stuff. This is the product description. The customers will be seeing this on par with your product, so it's underneath your product. So they're going to be reading the description first before having to actually decide whether to buy your product, to consume your product, basically. So that's basically it. So this is a world-renowned product that does the specific task that you need in order to suit your business needs. So yeah, just do some crazy things like these. Just be creative with it. Okay, creativity is a must on this e-commerce platform. I'm trying to start an e-commerce business, especially if you're just starting out. Okay, don't restrict your creativity processes. Now on the warranty type, do you have international warranty or not? Yes or no? And here we go. We're just filling all this up as we go along. Just basically like the TikTok stuff. So just trying to sell. That's the basic thing here that we're trying to do, is that we're trying to sell. Okay, so once you scroll down, you can upload images. Again, just a quick review of the actual stuff that we're doing here. Now again, with the warranty here, do you have an international warranty? If it's a very, very sophisticated brand, then the answer is an absolute. You have warranty for that. So that's how quick and simple it is. So I basically covered the basics on the e-commerce platform, how to start your online business. So you guys could just consider this a helping hand and a very, very basic guide. And yeah, it's ultimately up to you when you venture out to the unknown and start your own product selling. So I certainly hope that this video is of any help, and thank you so much for watching Tech Trick Tutorials. You guys have a nice day.